Welcome back to the channel at Just Think TV. I'm going to be reacting on a video called "The Job Market is Cooked for Young People," giving my thoughts on the job market as far as it goes for Gen Z and younger people that's coming into the marketplace trying to find a job out of college. In college, I'm experiencing this thing right now. I'm in college. I'm on a job. I'm working a job right now. I'm trying to go back finish my senior year, and I'm just making this YouTube video and to get my thoughts about the job market and stuff like that. So, if you feel what I'm saying, comment below, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Just whatever you feel that you need to do or want to let me know or anything like that, just comment. So we're gonna get to the video right here by this content creator on YouTube right now. Go to his channel. I'm inside his channel. I go to his channel, subscribe to him. I like to react to small YouTubers like myself to try to get more real feedback to the channel on my reactions. So y'all go ahead, feel free to do that, and let's get into the video.
Back in the top, back in the video. So the title of this video is going to be the job market is cooked for young folks. So admin notes, thanks again to all subscribe to the channel. I endeavor to keep pushing the video out, give you leverage, the better it sells. So let's get into it. So why do I say that the job market is cooked for young folks? So as of this recording, it is January 31st of 2025. The economy has not been that great for the last few years, right? For a good little while, actually. I think the economy actually started getting bad before the Biden administration. And this is not to say that it's the same thing dealing with politics, anything like that. Actually, I think I may stop talking about politics, man, like for real. Like, I'm so done with politics, like it's not even. Yeah, I think I'm done with that, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I may make one more video, maybe, but I think I'm done with that.
What does Fitness Connection mean to me? It's my new year, new me. Come true.
There's only one gym that gives you that goal-crushing, start the year off right feeling. This is Fitness.
But, you know, when it comes to the job market, you know, sometimes I try to compare myself to other folks that are younger than me, right? Maybe that they're in their 20s. And there's no comparison. It really isn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I live extremely comfortably compared to folks that are just getting out of college, you know, that are like in their early 20s, mid 20s, even late 20s. And it's rough out here, man. Like, when you live in a certain space and you actually are at a certain income bracket or tax bracket, right? It's almost like you have blinders on and you don't really actually see the real picture or the whole picture. And I've seen a couple of videos lately, and I've actually talked to some young folks as well. And
I'm not even gonna lie about that tax bracket thing. I literally went to go file for my taxes, and I didn't go to school the previous year or on that tax year, but I made over $40,000. So basically, I was in the woman was telling me basically I'm middle class, and I'm gonna get $100 back from my taxes. And if I would have went to school, then that would have been at least $1,500 or $2,500 I could have got when I filed my taxes. But since I didn't go to school or anything like that, I was just filed single. You know what I'm saying? Not married, no kids. You only gonna get $100 back in your taxes, and I was kind of like confused. I'm like, what? I did not know that. And it's kind of like once you start making more money, you're gonna get taxed hard once you get in a different tax bracket. So you making below a certain degree. I know a lot of people know this, but I kind of knew but didn't know. So I'm still learning. I'm in my early 20s. So since you're in a little bit higher tax bracket, which is considered middle class, you're gonna get taxed like the middle class, like the middle class, which is more, so you're gonna get less when your taxes come. And I'm like, dang, I didn't even really, I knew that, but I didn't know that as far as the school thing. So if I went to school, I would have got some more money. I would have felt it. But since I didn't go to school, it was just me filing single, boom, boom, boom. No, you ain't gonna get nothing back. All I was gonna get back was $100. That's crazy. That's crazy. And it's not like, see, the middle class, they're the only one who feels inflation, who feels what the president is doing. The poor people and the rich people, they don't feel that because they have more money to overcome it, or they don't have no money at all, so they don't care. They don't feel it. It's not hurting them. It only hurts the middle class. And as a middle class person, you gotta get rich, man. You gotta have money. You cannot be to not be focused on, you know what I'm saying, being content by working the job as far as the money, the salary wise. You gotta make enough money to where you're personally comfortable, like paying all your bills and having money left over. Like if you're not doing that, then in my opinion, and for me, like I'm not winning. I feel like I'm losing because I don't have nothing after I get done paying taxes and bills. Like I have to, in a way, figure out how to make money, like make more money than what I'm making right now. And that's the state that I'm in right now. So it's just a little thought that I had this week. It's February. We're in the month of February, new month. Um, and I'm just trying to grow, do better. Y'all comment, man. Comment in the comment section. What y'all have experienced as far as taxes and stuff. If being your young 20s or late teens, 18, 19, just comment below. Do you know anything about taxes so we all can get better and learn on here? This is the channel to just make you think. Our ideas and stuff come together and we can just build community, help one another out, man.
And once I did my own analytics and actually saw this thing from their lens, I really, 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 really don't understand how folks are living out here right now, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about like me being here in DC. I'm talking about like just in general. Like I really don't understand like how young folks are surviving. I don't. It's absolutely crazy and insane. It really is. Because the problem is that there's jobs out here. That's one thing I will say. I don't think there's a shortage of jobs. I think there's a shortage of money when it comes to jobs, right? If that makes any sense. Meaning, I can get a job, but if it's not going to pay rent, then what's the point? You know what I'm saying? If it's not going to pay for my car, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? If it's not going to be able to sustain me, even if I were to get a roommate and me and him or her, split things 50-50, right? If it's not going to be enough for me to actually be able to contribute enough for I can go 50-50 with somebody, it's almost no point. And I can kind of understand how a lot of Gen Zers are almost to a certain degree refusing to work, right? They're staying home with parents, they're staying with family members, you know what I'm saying? They're not forward. They're like, I'm working 12, 13, 14, 15, 16-hour days, right? And the pay is crazy. It's ridiculous. Like I cannot survive on this pay, and I'm breaking my back. I'm in a situation to where I'm actually physically in pain because I'm working these jobs that are literally breaking me down. One of the young guys I was talking to recently, he was an Amazon driver, and he was explaining to me, how, I think he's maybe 23, 24. And he was explaining to me, how he was at one point every single night after he got off of it, I used to have to get out of the truck, jump back in the truck, get off the truck, lifting boxes, moving stuff. He said, literally, the job was so taxing on his body that he just couldn't. I'm still working there now, you know what I'm saying? But he's like, I don't know how I'm going to be able to sustain this any much longer. And he's been working there for about 6 months. So I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm from a generation where, you turn 18, you was out the house, man. Like, there was no getting around that. Like, you did not stay at the house. But I don't know what else I can really tell young folks when it comes to, you know, being able to navigate themselves out of their parents' living accommodation.
I've been hearing this frequently. I've been hearing this same thing frequently. I've been hearing the same subject of older men, older generation, and the Gen X people saying the same thing like this over and over and over. And I'm like, this is all we know. Like, as a Gen Z, I'm 24 years old. This is all we know. All we know when we got here in the job market is gas prices high. Like, this is all we know. Like, when I was working in warehouses, working, sweating, working 12 hours, and then working for Walmart, working in the back, doing asset protection, pushing buggies, doing everything for just $16 an hour was the highest cap I did. I started off at 13. I had my own place. It was a low income apartment, but I had my own place. I had my own stuff. I was paying for school. I was paying for a lot of this stuff. And it's a struggle. Like, it's a grind. Like this is what we know. This is what we know. Like, you're gonna be breaking your back. Like, you're gonna be working. Like, you're gonna be working like a dog just to barely eat. Right now, I can barely eat right now. I'm working 10 hours, 12 hours. You working like just trying to get that overtime just to eat hamburger helper and miss breakfast some days and lunch because you got to put gas in the car. You got to pay the bills. Like, this is all we know. This is what I've been doing for the past 4 or 5 years. Like, this is all we know. So in the back of our head, it's like, okay, cool, we understand that. What are we doing to make and get more money so life can get easier? That is what the question is. That's what we're trying to figure out. That's what I'm trying to figure out. So if y'all have the answer to that, please comment below.
Just because it's not enough money. It's not enough money, not enough opportunities when it comes to, you know, getting education, you know, depending on, like, you know, what you're going for. If you're not going to be a doctor or a lawyer or like a dentist or like some of the medical field or some particular field that, like, it's absolutely imperative you go to college, why even take on that debt?
The thing about traveling with your kids is that
or IT, you know what I'm saying? Like, even with IT, like, it's not necessarily a necessary thing for you to go to college. I went to college because I was already enrolled. I'm older, you know what I'm saying, whatever. So my generation, like, you know, anybody that's in my age group, it's kind of like almost understood you need a degree. But when it comes to young folks, you need to keep your debt level as low as possible. You know what I'm saying? Do not put yourself in any type of debt that you know it's gonna take a long time for you to pay back, if you can even pay it back, right? So yeah, they cook, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm not saying this in a sense where, like, there's no availability of jobs. I mean, like, there's no availability of good jobs. It just isn't. You know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all just need to you know, move around the DMV area here or whatever and start trying to find jobs in DC. You know what I'm saying? You know, get the big pay that's out here. But so what is the solution? What is the solution? I really don't know, honestly. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's very convoluted. You know, I really think that just the structure of jobs, of the job market, needs to change for anything to be better for young folks, really. But you know, that's not going to happen because, you know, the richer get richer and the poor get poor. And, you know, when it comes to folks that are, you know, in high status, they're not going to give up their income or their status for folks that are in a lower tax bracket than them. You know what I'm saying? That's just not going to work. You know what I'm saying? So as long as they can actually be able to, to get the pay and to get the income at the lowest point. So only thing I can really suggest is start a business, right? Start a business, get on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Start making money that way. Young folks are hustling anyway right now. They're doing DoorDash, they're doing Uber Eats, Instacart, all these other things. But even doing that is taxing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's taxing on your vehicle, it's taxing on your body. It's taxing on your mental health because, I've seen videos where folks said that they actually are being depressed from food delivery. But I think that's going away pretty soon anyway because I think robots are going to start taking over a lot of this stuff. So even the jobs that folks are even hustling for right now, eventually within 10 years, AI is going to take this stuff over, man. It's not going away. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are, these businesses are trying to cut costs. So if I can generate a robot and actually have AI take over that robot to be able to, to do things for me and for my business, yeah, you gone. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to pay your benefits. I mean, most jobs right now with in a contracting state. Well, like,
My thing is the best thing for us to do is to get you a job if you're young, you don't know what you want to do, get you a job, a 9 to 5, anywhere. Stay with your parents until you can stack your bread up and make some moves as far as what you want to do. Investing in go to some type of trade school, go to some type of like a medical pharmacy field, go to some type of nursing program, go to some type of electrician, a city job, something like that, something that's blue collar, and then get a skill set, get certified in something, forklift, any type of city work. Look on YouTube, look up city work, lights, plumbing, any type of trade. Um, if you want to go on the medical side, do something with the hospitals. Go be a clerk at a hospital, something like that. What I'm saying? Go there, show up, look presentable, go to work, um, and network in a normal way, um, and go from there and stack your money up, stay home, stay at your parents' house until you feel like you can get on your feet and get a apartment, whether it's just by yourself or roommates. Start off with roommates or something like that. And a lot of us that are in our mid 20s, I also just like, what I'm saying. I know this is gonna be going against um, a lot of stuff that people are seeing on social media, but get you a what I'm saying, get you a partner, get you if you're in a relationship with a woman, or if you're a woman, get in a relationship with a man. If you're a man, get in a relationship with a woman, and y'all come together and y'all go 50-50 on the rent. You know what I'm saying? And stack and build some money up and live like that. This is the time to where I think Gen Z has a perfect opportunity to actually bring families back together. 'Cause in these hard times, like, it's gonna be hard. You know what I'm saying? Food, kids, stuff like that. So we'll have to come together and make this stuff work. Um, and that's what I would say, do, man. That's the most thing, the best thing to do right now, man, is to get you something secure, 9 to 5, and then think about what you want to do as far as starting a business. You know what I'm saying? And something like that. Forget this business stuff. Forget all these degrees and all these extra stuff. If you ain't got the money for it to go to school, forget it. You'll be way better off just hustling, stacking money up, and figuring out what you want to do. You have a way happier life and building with somebody on the side that's gonna help you.